How many opportunities have you talked yourself out of because of your excessive sweating? You know, there's so many things that you've always wanted to do. Maybe even your purpose. Because I know every time you wake up in the morning, you ask yourself, I'm destined for something bigger than what I'm doing. And what is that thing? You wrestle with your mind every day. Trust me, I was there. I've been there before. And that is what led me to HAK. There's a lot of passion behind what I do for the hyperhidrosis family, and this is because it's my life's purpose. I never knew that my sweat will help me reach out to the many out there, and that the work that I put behind HAK, all the videos, all the awareness and everything else, that this will be the sole reason ya kusaidia wengi wenye wako na hii issue ya sweat. But the thing is, and I've realized whenever I'm talking to some of you, you have given your sweat a lot of power. Your sweat is controlling every aspect of your life. And this is why you have this fear, the fear of the unknown. You fear addressing situations, you fear addressing people, you fear talking about your sweat. And when you're asked why you fear, you can't even tell why. For some of you, you fear losing friends. And I've said this a number of times. Listen, they are not your friends to start with. If they are going to go away, if they are going to walk, let them walk. If they are your friends, then they should accept you with your situationship. But if they cannot, let them go. Ebu imagine zile opportunities zenye ume let go because of your sweat. The careers you've always wanted to pursue. The things you've always loved to participate in. You dropped all of them because of that fear. You've given your power to other people. What are they going to think about me? What are they going to say about me? Some of you are even controlled by your own parents. And that's why even with all the knowledge, with everything that HAK is giving you, you're still holding on to your parents and the things your parents never did for you towards your situationship. What about now going forward? Why are you still living in the past? Na siongei hivi sababu I have it all figured out. Trust me, I was there. I was there in my 20s. I'm not the same person that I used to be. I even feared having opinions. Having an opinion. I feared having an opinion. I would rather agree with someone else's opinion than mine. And then I realized that as soon as you have your own opinion and you stick to it, you become an instant enemy. Because people would rather have you where you are, where you were before. Remain there. But when you decide, no, I'm going to rise above and be this type of person, then you become an enemy. Because you see, comfortable, normal is very comfortable. Normal, in your normal, there is no challenge. Everything is good when you are at your normal. But try and just go higher than that. Kidogo to just a little bit and see what happens. You're holding on to the past. Why don't you let the past go? Like I said, I'm not the same person I used to be. And this is why I'm doing this video, and it's all about self-care. What are you doing for yourself? Can you name one thing that you did for you? Name that one expensive stuff you have that you bought for yourself. It wasn't influenced. Not some fashion bloggers told you to go and buy. Not some advertisement that you saw. It wasn't influenced by anyone. You did it for yourself. Show me that one thing. A lot of you cannot account for anything that you have done for yourself. And this is for you, the hyperhidrosis family. Because anytime I ask the question of, whenever we're having our set diagnosis and that is done and we start talking about now the person, whenever we start going deep talking about the client now, we're touching on their lives, we realize that there's so many things about them that they don't do, and mostly for themselves. When was the last time you saved for a trip? You went out of town. You did something for yourself. When was the last time you did something for yourself? On my 35th birthday, 35th, yes, I'm 35. When I turned 35, I went for a deep tissue massage. I know this is something most of you will avoid like I don't know what, because of your sweat. You know what I told the masseuse? I told her that I have excessive sweating. At first, she didn't know what to make of it, because I hadn't told her, and then I did. And I had a brief, 2 minutes just to tell her, it's a condition, iko hivi na hivi. And she didn't have a problem with it. But what if I made it a problem? I went for a deep tissue massage. I spoiled myself. I did things for me. I've been rewarding myself on a monthly basis for the last, I started doing it well the last 6 years. Prior to the 6 years, I used to feel guilty. When I buy myself something, I used to feel guilty. And this is because of that fear. Someone has been putting fear inside your mind. You've been told that when you do something for yourself, you're selfish. So do it for others. There's nothing wrong with it. But everything starts with you. If you don't love yourself, the love of self, if you don't have the love of self, you're going to have unrealistic expectations, and you're going to blame other people for your own misfortunes, for your own mistakes. When was the last time you did something for you? When was the last time you were happy for yourself? When was the last time you celebrated the small wins? You see, a lot of you believe that things that you wanted to do, you haven't done them because of your sweat. HAK has been in existence for the last 5 years. And I can prove it to you that there are people who have changed. Their lives are never the same, thanks to what HAK has done for them. Not just treatments alone, but these talks, the reality checks. Because every time I have that conversation with them, it's dual therapy for both of us. I'm able to see areas in my life that I need to address. But one thing I do, I tell them the truth. You are responsible for your own happiness, and everything about your life, you are responsible, sole responsible for everything that affects you. So anytime you feel like I'm not gaining something in life because of my sweat, it's not actually just the sweat, it's you. There is life past that fear that you have. There is life past those negative thoughts, the negative preachings that you're doing to yourself. For instance, there are those who believe they're not in a relationship and they're not married because of their sweat. No, it's not hyperhidrosis. Hyperhidrosis is a part of you. It is you. You haven't addressed you. Apparently, singleness is something that people don't like. There are people who cannot be by themselves. I mean, if you find your own company boring, it doesn't matter who I bring. I can bring the best Prince Charming that ever existed, or the most beautiful woman on planet Earth, but if you don't enjoy your own company, you will chase them away. You will put a lot of pressure on them. You need to have principles. These are a set of values that govern you, and you should never, ever, ever sacrifice those values for anyone or for anything. HAK has a set of values. That's why I'm not a sellout. I've not used HAK as a business venture. Why? Because everything had to start with me. I took time to address myself, to work on me. And the rest, it's been work in progress. Here's the thing. I am not the same person I was yesterday. So if you're going to sit there and judge me, just know you're not judging me, the me you're looking at, the me today. You're judging the me that was yesterday. And that is what people do. They judge you by the person you were yesterday. If you are that person who strives to change, you're not the same person you were yesterday. So why are you limiting yourself? Whenever I ask some, for instance, there are those who say, I'm looking for a partner, and I'm like, a partner for a law firm? What are we talking about? Because if you want to be in a relationship, that relationship should be leading to something. There's a difference between wanting a wife and a husband and a partner. A partner could be anyone, anything. And when you're desperately, looking for a partner, there's a lot of things you're lacking. Again, you're going to pressure this person you're looking for. You're looking for a partner because you feel lonely. Relationships, marriage, and a partner will not cure your loneliness. There's a difference between loneliness and singleness. They are not the same. People who have enjoyed their singleness, when it comes to relationships, they are on another level, a different level. They are not needy. People who are lonely, they are very needy. Neediness is not a good thing. So the question is always, what are you looking for? If you are looking for marriage, you are looking for a wife and a husband, do you possess the qualities? Your communication skills, do you even know how to communicate? Whenever there's an issue, do you know how to address, or you're the type that is chaotic? The list that you have that you're looking for, know that the other person also has a list. So have you worked on yourself? Have you addressed the things that you're going through? Have you addressed your mental health issues? Have you addressed them? Have you talked to the right people? You're holding on to things that happened so many years ago. You're finding it hard to let go. Why? Why are you focusing and dwelling more on the past than focus on the future? Acha niwaambie, hiyo uoga, the fear of what people will say about you, the power that you've given people to control you, all that won't matter when you're dead. But nothing matters once you're dead. So you've lived your whole life worried about other people and what they think or feel towards you. Once you're dead, none of that matters. They're going to look for someone else. Watatafuta mtu mwingine wa kusumbua. Like this video, share it with your family, friends, and loved ones. If you don't like it, hey, share it. There's someone else who needs to hear this. To the hyperhidrosis family, take charge of your life. All the good things in life that exist are not designed for specific people. You can also enjoy them. All it takes is you. Make yourself the next project and work on yourself. Until next time, see you guys in our next video. Peace.